Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. Hope you all safe and well, and I've had a good stitchy week. First of all, I just want to welcome any new subscribers. My numbers seem to keep going up, so welcome and thank you very much for subscribing. And again, welcome if you are a existing subscriber. Thank you very much for returning week after week. So it's bleeding hot. The humidity here is up really high today, so it's 30 degrees outside, but feels like 37 because the humidity is at like 70%. It's muggy and hot and horrible. But never mind. So I'm going to show you what I've been working on this week. Now, I've not got an awful lot of stitches in, but I've worked on 5 of my 6 projects. I didn't get a chance to work on London, so I'm going to leave that out for not next week, the week after. So that'll get worked on then. Because if you're aware, as I mentioned, I think it was last video, I think it was, I've been through and pulled out some of the projects that I think I can either get finished by the end of this year or close to a finish by the end of this year. So I've pulled those out and I'll show you those ones in a moment. So for the first full week of every month, I'm going to work on those ones and see what we can get done. So I'll show you those in a bit. So that will mean that everything will go away this week. So including my super-sized tigers and everything, all those will go away and I'll just work on these projects and see what I can get done. Not all of them will get touched, but I'm going to keep these all out to one side. And then if they do get called by the wheel, when I do the wheel next weekend, they'll come back out again. But if not, they'll go away until the beginning of March, and then I'll bring them back out and then work on some again. How that makes sense? Does to me. So, right, without further ado, let's get into what we worked on this week. So the first one I worked on is my Heaven and Earth Designs artwork by Donna Gelsinger, and this is Ornament the Enchanted Christmas Snowman, which is this one. And this one I am doing on 28 count Monaco by DMC. I'm doing it 2/1 10 stitch, and this is the one that I'm doing extreme cross country. I'm giving it a try to see how we get. So this one got 274 stitches in on this one. Yes, that's the right way. Right, so this is where we're up to on here. So I don't know if you can see what I've done. So I finished all the black. So the black is now finished. So I had this little bit down here to do, this bit, and that was all the black I had to do. I then picked the next colour, which was just here, 11 stitches. That's a colour completed. I was like, really? So what I did the black was the one with the most, that was the next one with the least, and then I picked the next one with the most, which is 500, I think it is, the really dark green, and I've started that. So that part has come around here so far. I've done around this section, so you probably can't see the difference between the green and the black. So this one got 274 stitches in it this week, and this is going to be the one of the ones that will be staying out for this week, to see what we can get stitched on. So this one will be staying out. I'll just throw that on the floor. The next one I worked on, it's in this project bag by Nicole, who is North Island Stitcher here on Flosstube. And this one is a Paine free cross piece, and it is artwork by Lou Bell, and it's called Totem. So you can probably hear the lorikeets flying past. Excuse the guy. So again, I'm working in this section up here, and seeing what we can get done. Not close to a page finish, but not quite. So this is being done on 28 count easy guide, and I am doing it 1/1 full cross. And this got 176 stitches, not an awful lot, as I said. So this is where this one's up to now. So a lot of it was just filling in areas, as you know, I'm picking the colour in the row and then running it wherever and then picking the next colour. So I've got a fair bit. I've only got, I think, only 2 and a little bit more rows to go, and this first page is done. So that should be good. And from looking at the picture, I think that is the start of his ear. So, where are we? Yeah. So yeah, that's this section here. So yeah, got the start of his ear coming in just there. Never realised that until now. Hey! So I might be getting a tiger on there soon. So yeah, so that is Totem. The next one has stitched on. I've got a pathetic amount of stitches in this one. This is my 3 governor piece. Ooh, I'll throw everything all over the floor. And this one is Tulip, which is this one. Now this one is called to be stitched on 2/2 full cross, and it's, I can never remember if it's 14 or 16 count either. I think it's 14, but I changed it to 1/1 full cross. Let me just get this back in here, otherwise I'm going to lose it. 18. Okay, I won't put it back in there. There we go. So this one got a whopping 88 stitches. So I didn't get an awful lot. It's right in the top and the petals here. So I filled in some sections around here, and then I came back up to the top and started filling up there. So that didn't get an awful lot done on this one. But 88 stitches is 88 stitches closer to a finish, right? That one I'm not going to keep out. That's one that, because I mean it's only small and it is a potential to get finished, but I'm not in a rush to get that one done. So that one's going back away. Next one I worked on is Heaven and Earth Designs. It's Mini Moose Crossing. Artwork is by Donna Gelsinger, and that's this one. This is what I'm doing for my brother, and I'm in this section up here. This one did not get much stitching on this one. This got 316 stitches. That was it. So this is where we're up to on there. So I don't know if you can see what I've done. I can't even remember what I've done. I filled in a couple more colours through this part here. Still can't find half the colours I need. Then I think I run some more black, I think, through. No, 3371 through. So you probably can't see, but yeah, it comes through this section. And a bit over here. You probably can't see everything I've done on that one. So this is on 25 count easy guide, 2/1 10 stitch. So I really need to dig the colours out, because most of the colours I need fill in this little gap here. There's a couple of stitches, and then the rest of them go through here. So I need to find those colours. So I don't know where they are. I know I've got them, just can't find them. So yeah, well, I've got a week to find those ones. So that one's going away as well this week. And then the last one, this is a project back from Kel Stitches. And here is my supersized Tiger Family of the Jungle. Artwork by John Patrick Cresley, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And in this section up here, in the, where this headless parrot is. So this one is being stitched on 25 count easy guide. I'm doing 1/1 full cross. And this one only got 530 stitches in it this week, so I did this with my stitch with me. And then I've worked a little bit more, but then I've not had a chance to work on it. So a lot of it you can see is filled in this section around here. So I'm almost at the end of the page. So we are getting there. But yeah, just did not have the time to work on this one much this week, because it should have got work done yesterday. And I didn't get the time to work on it. I think I put about one length of floss in it, and that was about it. So that's where we're on Supersized Tiger Family. So he's going away this week. I'll have a break from him for a week. And then he'll be out again next week. Right, now I haven't opened any of these bags, so I apologise. It may be a bit crinkly. So these are the projects that I'm going to carry on with first week of every month to see if we can get any of them finished by the end of this year. So we've already seen the snowman ornament one, so that one's going to be one of them. I apologise for any zip noise. The next one is Ornament the Enchanted Christmas, or Reindeer as I call it. Again, artwork by Donna Gelsinger. Again, 28 count easy guide, 2/1 10 stitch. And that's the starting point on that one. I think I pulled this one out last week, but no, I didn't. So yeah, that's the starting point on that one. So we'll see what we can get done on that one as well. I think this one is actually nearer to a finish than the snowman one, funnily enough, I think. The next one is by ORTM, and it is Quaker Turtle, which is this one. And this one is on a piece of 18 count Ada, which was dyed for me by Kelly, Kel Stitches. You don't want to see the back, you want to see the front. So this is where we are on there. So now they've got the big, that's the centre one, yeah, the big centre one. So that's this big centre one here. So I think it's a possibility to get this done. Now that I've got a lot more silks, because I've got other silks from Silks For You and from Thread Pickers, I can get some different colours in this one. So it'll be a multicoloured turtle. So yeah, so we'll see where we get to on that one. Next one in my project bag that I made is Dimensions Kit, and it is Tiger Chilling Out, this one. Now I don't know if I will be able to get all this finished this year. I'm going to get a good shot. If not, I at least want to get into this bottom section. So this is on 18 count black Ada. It's 2/1 full cross, 3/1 full cross, or half stitch, or whatever it calls for. So this is where we are in there at the moment. So I've almost got his head done. All I just need to do is back part and then his chest, and then I can get down into the water. So we'll see where we get to on that one. And then I've got to learn how to do, is it couching? I'll learn how to do couching for his whiskers, so that's going to be interesting. We'll see what we can do there. This is like a mini wig parade, isn't it? Next one, I still haven't found a bag for this one. I need to get in a bag. This is only a small one, and it's called Leopard Cub. It's a Totem cross chart. So I know I can get one of these finished in a year, because my big one that I used to have behind me at the old place only took me 3 months to get done. So I know I can get this one done. So this is on 25 count easy guide, 1/1 full cross, and that's where we are on that one. So it's not a very big piece, so it's only going to come down to about there, and then probably to around about where this koala is. So it's not going to be overly huge, so I think it's doable, and I'm hoping I've got this the right way around. We will see. So yeah, so that one is doable. It's not many pages in that. Next one, I've got more out here than I thought I did. Next one is a Dimensions Kit, and it's Chief Eagle Spirit, which is this one. So I've completed the top half, and I'm in this section, this part of the page. Sorry, the fan's blowing me. This part of the page down here. This is on 14 count white Ada, 2/1 full cross, or 2/1 10 stitch. So this is where we're going to be starting from on that one. So this is where the page ends. So as you can see, I've done a fair bit of this one page already. So that takes me down to here. Yes, I've just started working through these boulders here. So hopefully, it shouldn't take too long to get this one finished. But again, we will see. Next one. As I say, I'm not going to work on all these. Just so if you're thinking, that's a lot to work on in 1 week. Now, these are just the ones I pulled out for the first week of every month. Next one is Pumpkin Party. This chart is no longer available. And this one I'm stitching on 14 count Ada, yellow Ada, 2/1 full cross. And this one is only 10,000 stitches altogether. And I've already done a fair few, so this one is definitely a potential. So that's where I'm up to on that one. So I've got the pumpkin to fill in, and then the rest of the bird, and then the pumpkin top. So that one is doable. So we'll see where we get to on that one. Next one is another kit. This one is by John Lynn, and it's called Northern Lights, which is my oldie sweep. that got restarted, and I want to get it finished. So at the moment I'm mainly on this bottom pot, which is 2/3 of the way done, I believe. It's on 14 count black haed. So that's where we're up to on there at the moment. So this is part of the top wolf, and then this is the bottom. So I've only got a little bit more to go, I believe, possibly maybe down to here, but there's a lot of empty space in between, so I want to try and get this one done definitely this year. So once I've got through these rocks, it should be easy going, because the top wolf is only a couple of stitches, a couple of colours. That's that one. Next one in my current totem bag is my Mirabilia Archangel. So I've almost finished this top page. I've just got a skin here to do, and I think a little bit more around the top, and then most of it's like just all this bottom part. This is on 32 count witch out Paine linen, and the colour Mediterranean Sea, the most horrible linen I've ever worked with. So this is where we're going to be starting from on there. So most of this is just skin to fill in, I think. Yeah, I've got this other wing to put in, but that's only small. And then just a couple of colours to fill in through here. And then the bottom. So I can definitely get this one done. So I did the one for my mum in, what was it, 3 months? So I should definitely be able to get this one done. Well, I've been doing this one for a couple of years. But there we go. I just have to get the treasures for this one. I've got all these beads. I just need to get the treasures. Excuse me. Next one is another Totem custom grass piece, which is Majestic's Tiger, which is what I used to have behind me. And this one I want to get finished. This is on 20 count easy guide. I'm doing it 2/1 full cross. As I say, this is the one I got done in 3 months, and this has taken me almost 2 years to get the page finished. So this is where we are now. So this page is nearly finished, and then it's a full page and then a partial page, I think. So yeah, so hopefully I get some good progress on this one. Again, this one's not upside down. This one again is not overly big. It looks big, but obviously because it's 20 count, it's bigger, much bigger. So yeah, so it's not overly big. So yeah, I think it'll come to maybe about there. So yeah, get some good stitching on that one. I'm not going to finish this year, but I'll definitely leave me for a finish for next year. And then the last one, I've got 3 projects in here. I didn't realise that. Is this one. It's a Stitching Jewels design, and it's monochrome tiger, or tiger monochrome, which is this one. And again, I think this has only got like 11,000 stitches or something like that altogether. It's not an awful lot. And this one is being done on 25 count. Yes, I've got it right on the back. 25 count, which again was dyed by Kelly for me in orange. I'm doing 1/1 full cross. So this is where we are on there at the moment. So I've got his first ear done, and I'm going around the top of it to his other ear. Yes. So that's where we're up to on that one. So again, I say this one's not a huge amount of stitches. Stitches are all over the place. So we're going to work on this one as well and see where we can get to on that. So they're all the ones for now. Oh no, and then there's one more. This was actually one of my new starts, not long since. But I think I can get this one finished in here. If I can't, there's something wrong with me, because I'm just dropping everything and throwing it all on the floor. So this one is a Dimensions Gold Collection Petite, which is the Benguling Tiger. Again, I probably said that one. Excuse me, that one. Stitched on, what was it? 18 count beige haed. again, doing it how it calls for, 201 full cross or whatever. I've got the bag stuck to this somehow. Oh. So that's where I'm going to be starting from on that one. That's where his nose is, that comes in. So this one, if I can't get this one finished in a year, there's something wrong with me, because they're not that big. Because this is a 8x8 Q snap, or 6x6, 8x8, 8x8, 8x8 Q snap. So yes, so that one as well is going to be one of the ones let's focus on. So they're all the projects that I'm going to be keeping out and seeing what we can get done on them. So just a couple. So again, obviously, if I get some good progress in some of these and dwindle them down, then there'll be less and less as the year goes on. Fingers crossed. And then I'll have some finishes as well. So tune in next week and see how we get on. So right, that's everything then, I think. I'm hoping to get another stitch with me done this week. Don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm hoping to. We're also keeping an eye on the weather. There's a possibility of a third cyclone forming, but that one is actually further down. That is nearer to where I live. It's down near Brisbane area. So if that one forms and then comes back into land, we don't know which way that one's tracking. They're keeping an eye on it at the moment. It's not formed as yet, but they said that the chance of it forming are pretty high now. So yeah, so we may have a tropical cyclone, a cyclone coming, and if it forms, it's due to hit at some point. I think he said towards the end of next week. So if I'm not back next weekend, it probably means we've got no power or something. Or this cyclone's formed, and we're having to get everything prepared for it. So just in case I'm not back next week, you know why. And then I'll be back the following week. So right, that's everything from me then, guys. So again, any questions or comments, please feel free to drop those down below. You can email me as always. Email address is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram @dizzystitcher, and I have the Facebook group as well, which is Dizzy's Stitches. You can message me in that one as well. So that's it from me then today, guys. So again, thank you very much for watching. It's so much appreciated. Until hopefully next weekend. Take care, stay safe, happy stitching, and thank you for watching. Again, bye bye for now.